What is up, guys? It is ODoggySpawn here. You can call me Owen, and welcome back to another episode of our Chicago Bulls rebuild. Excuse me for a second while I turn down the music just a hair. Alright, welcome back. Today, as you can see, I've simulated a little bit, a couple of months into the season now. Our record is currently sitting at 14-20, below 500 as expected, but honestly we're actually winning some games that I'm not expecting to win. A nice win here over the Kings, over the Thunder even. Yeah, so 14-20, still not looking like we're a playoff team, still looking like our best bet is to try and tank and just get the best pick we can, which is why I'm not showing you more of these Season 1 games, because it's basically just tanking to get a good pick and to get ready for some big off-season moves. Now, speaking of moves, I did make a couple more trades, and I'll actually put those screenshots of those trades up on the screen right now for you to see. Alright, so now that you've seen those trades, you know what we're working with here. Let's go ahead and run down the roster. So we've got Lauri Markkanen here, still hanging out, 82 overall, 21 years old, got a very bright future, crafty inside-out threat, I would say so. Next we've got Buddy Hield, who you saw we picked up in that trade with the Kings to offload Jabari Parker, and his $19 million in cap space that he was taking up. So that's good. I got a couple of requests that I needed to do that, and it's done. There you go. Jabari Parker is gone, more cap space for the Bulls. Next we've got Brandon Ingram, you know him, you love him, he's a very bright future hopefully with this organization. Hopefully he will finally find his stride that he was struggling to find with the Lakers and really develop into the superstar that everyone thought he could be. Next we've got Wendell Carter Jr., the rookie, the 19-year-old, 79 overall center, very big piece for the future of this franchise. I do in fact believe he will be pivotal in us building a successful dynasty. Next here we've got Bobby Portis. Everyone knows him, everyone loves him. It's Bobby Portis. He's just a solid option off the bench. You could love to have a guy like this as your sixth man. Ed Davis, another solid option off the bench, another good big man. Probably won't be bringing him back. I'll probably try to bring Bobby Portis back unless I can get something better. I doubt I'll be bringing Ed Davis back. Unless he's not asking for very much money, then I might consider it. Next, we actually picked up Thomas Satoransky in a trade, as you saw. So Thomas Satoransky, or Tomas, I guess is probably how it's pronounced, is actually our starting point guard right now. Him and Yogi Ferrell have a bit of a competition. Actually, if I had a say in it, I would probably start Yogi Ferrell, but I just let the CPU decide that for now, since it's the first year, and again, we're just tanking for good picks and starting our real rebuild when the offseason comes around. And Stanley Johnson here is just a solid young piece to add to our team. He's not, the most talented in the world. He's not incredibly, he's not outstanding in any one category, but he's just a solid option, and he's young, he's athletic. What else could you want? Ryan Arcidiacono is still here. We did add Luke Kennard as well, as you saw. I'm a big fan of Luke Kennard, mostly just because I'm a big Duke fan. So we've got Luke Kennard here, nice little scoring option off the bench. Still got Shaquille Harrison. The rest of the roster is still essentially the same outside of, I think Brandon Sampson might be new. But other than that, everyone else is still the same from before, so yeah. Now that we've got that, and we've got our mid-season, not really mid-season, but our 2 months into the season checkup, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the year, and I will catch up with you guys then to see how we did. Alright, welcome back. We are at the end of the season here, folks, and as you can see in the bottom right corner, 35-47 for a record. Actually not terrible. 30 wins was something I wasn't really expecting to reach this season. So it makes me think that we honestly might be closer to a successful franchise than I thought. Maybe just a couple of moves here in the offseason could push us over the edge. We could even make the playoffs as soon as next year, especially if we get lucky in the draft lottery and get a good pick. So we'll take a look at the postseason awards here. Steph Curry wins the MVP. A little bit of a surprise, but not really. I mean, he's always in the conversation, so you know. Rookie of the Year goes to Luka Doncic. No surprise there. I mean, just look at the numbers he put up. The kid's a beast. He's going to be a stud. Already a stud, honestly. Sixth man of the year goes to Nikola Mirotic of the New Orleans Pelicans. Interesting. Usually you see Lou Williams or Dennis Schroeder win that award, so it's nice to see a new face. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year. No surprise there, averaging 2 steals and 2 blocks a game. Yusuf Nurkic actually wins Most Improved Player. He put up some nice numbers for someone who is kind of overlooked sometimes. 18 points and 13 rebounds a game. Very solid stuff from the big man. Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year, going 68-14 with the Warriors. Not surprised at all. So if we look here at the All-NBA first team, we've got Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Paul George, and Nikola Jokic. No LeBron on the All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team, we've got James Harden, Damian Lillard, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, and Andre Drummond. Again, no LeBron. Take a look at the All-NBA third team. We see Ben Simmons, John Wall, there's LeBron James, Aaron Gordon, and Joel Embiid. Let's see, did LeBron not have a good year? Let's take a look at his stats. I mean, 21 points, I mean, I guess it's a little bit low for what we're used to seeing from LeBron, but, I mean, that's still pretty good. All-NBA defensive first team, we've got John Wall, Victor Oladipo, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Draymond Green, and Anthony Davis, who actually ruptured his right Achilles and is out for the year. That is rough for the Pelicans. As far as the defensive second team goes, we've got Jimmy Butler, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Rudy Gobert. On the all-rookie first team, here we see Luka Doncic, Colin Sexton, and that's right, representing your Chicago Bulls, Wendell Carter Jr., who finished the season averaging 13.5 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1.5 blocks per game. A fantastic rookie year for the young man. Very happy about that. All-rookie first team rounded out by DeAndre Ayton and Trae Young. So if you look here in the playoffs, no Chicago Bulls, not surprised, but that's probably for the best. We want to be in that lottery, we want a chance at a good pick. So basically what I'm thinking about as the playoffs simulate, I'll go ahead and talk about what I'm hoping for the draft. Hopefully we get a good pick, hopefully top 5, and we can come away with one of either Zion Williamson or Ja Morant. Those are the 2 guys that I really want to end up drafting. If I can't, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure who else I would want out of this draft. I mean, RJ Barrett's really good, Cam Reddish is a solid player. I would be happy with either of those. We'll just have to see when the time comes. And as you see, the Golden State Warriors cruise to an NBA title, basically uncontested. They swept everybody up to the finals and then only gave up 1 game to the Raptors. So, yeah. Like Warriors, everybody. Actually, they gave up a game to Utah in the first round, so still just ridiculous, and it's kind of the reason that the NBA isn't quite as popular nowadays. It's kind of because of the Warriors, but that's for another time, another place. So let's go ahead and advance. Let's head to the offseason. And now this is where the fun begins. Alright, ladies and gents, let's take a look at some of the player retirements here. We've got Vince Carter, unfortunately dislocated his right patella. He's going to call it a career. One of the all-time greats. Dirk Nowitzki, another great player, retires for the Mavericks. Jason Terry, who I didn't think was even still in the game, retires. Tyson Chandler calls it quits at age 36. Nene, at age 36, also calling it quits. Joe Johnson decides that he's had enough, as well as Richard Jefferson. Kyle Korver actually decides to retire. I suppose he is 38 years old after all. Manu Ginobili retires, even though he retired last year in real life. David West calls it a career. Nick Collison, Jameer Nelson, and let's see, Brandon Rush, another notable name. So yeah, those are the retirements. Take a look at some staff retirements. Greg Popovich deciding to retire, so the Spurs will have a head coach opening this coming offseason. Hall of Fame inductees, no surprise, Vince Carter and Dirk Nowitzki, both very deserving of Hall of Fame honors. As far as jersey retirements, Manu Ginobili and Dirk both get their jerseys retired, no surprise there. Kind of surprised we didn't see Vince Carter get his jersey retired, maybe we'll see that come up soon. League meetings, I don't really think I want to change any rules in the NBA. 12 seconds to get to the front court, not really. I don't really care about that. No, I think I'm just going to leave the rules as is. As far as league realignment, no reason to mess with that. Let's head to the draft lottery, see where we end up. Looks like we've got the 9th pick right now. We're expected to get the 9th pick. Let's see where we end up. So the 14th pick is going to go to the Atlanta Hawks as predicted. Let's see here. The 13th pick predicted to be the Hornets, and it is the Charlotte Hornets. Pick number 12. Will it be the Trailblazers? It will be the Portland Trailblazers. Pick number 11 expected to go to the Timberwolves, and it goes to the Timberwolves. So far, all the predictions are spot on. 10th pick, will it go to the Knicks? It will, in fact, go to the New York Knicks. Moving on now to pick number 9, expected to be us. Will it be us? It will, ladies and gentlemen. We will be picking 9th. Not quite as high as I would have hoped, but perhaps we can work a little bit of draft night magic, maybe move up a little bit. Work out a deal of sorts. So, the Magic get the 8th pick, the Nets at number 7. Let's see, with Celtics, possible number 6, and they will. So far, every prediction has still been 100% accurate. The Clippers here at number 5, let's see. It'll actually be the Mavericks at number 5. Okay, so there's our first deviance from the predictions. Another Celtics pick, and it'll actually end up going to the Suns, who had the number 1 chance at number 1. Unfortunate there if you're the Suns. Let's see if the Heat end up going 3rd. It'll be the Clippers with the 3rd pick, so it looks like the top 2 picks will go to either the Celtics or the Heat. And there you see the Miami Heat. So number 1 will be going to the Boston Celtics. So the Celtics get the 1st overall pick from Sacramento, and they get the 6th overall pick from Memphis. We are at number 9. I will see if we can't possibly work something out to move up. If we head into staff signing here, definitely firing Jim Boylan. We need a new head coach. And of course, Jacob Underwood looks like a very promising option. But I think I really like Michael Stauffer. He's got everything you want. So let's take a look here. I'm willing to put money into the coaching positions. I mean, it's worth it. If you've got a good coach, then you've got a good team. Even some of the less great teams in terms of talent have succeeded because of a great head coach. So let's give him plenty of money. As far as assistant GMs go, I would like to get someone with a high trading stat, such as Michael Williams here. Let's see if we can entice him into joining the squad. Some of the high trading stat will help us make moves down the line, and hopefully will help us make some moves on draft night to get possibly into the top 5. So let's go ahead and offer him about 717k. Looks like our GM is okay right now. Assistant coach, Otis Newman, perhaps. I do like Oliver Gordon with that A- potential. I like Benjamin Walker, but he was looking for a head coaching job. I think I want someone with a lot of potential. So I think I want Owen Taylor, not just because of his incredibly handsome sounding first name, but because he looks like a pretty solid option all around. So let's go ahead, and there we go. Alright, next we gotta get a trainer here. I think we gotta at least try and get the best possible option here at trainer, because those training camps at the end of the offseason can be crucial in helping your team succeed and developing your young players. Okay, so we've given him as much money as he wants. Let's see, it looks like sign, Mulling, sign. So it looks like we've got every spot filled except assistant coach, and now we've got Owen Taylor, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, our staff spots have been filled. I really like what we've got here. Okay, so So I will go ahead and get into the let's go ahead and get into the draft shot. Let's see. I will go ahead and skip the pre-draft workouts and the draft combine. Not really worried about those. I've never, you know. Okay, so let's see if the Celtics would be willing to trade that first pick. Nope, not at all. Maybe the Clippers? No, okay. Maybe the Heat? No. What about, let's see, the Mavericks? No? Okay. Who's got the 4th pick? The Suns? Maybe they'll be, I don't think we want that. Let's see. We're at 9. Let's see if we can't move up maybe to like maybe we can move up to 8 for I don't want Terrence Ross, that's for sure. What about pick 7? Man, they really just want to get rid of him, don't they? I don't want to take on all that cap space. Okay, I think what we're just going to have to do is we're just going to have to write out with our pick. And there goes Ja Morant right off the bat. First overall. That's unfortunate, and I would be willing to bet just about anything that Zion goes here. Yep, there goes Zion off the board. Okay. So those were our 2 hopeful picks. We'll see who's left once we get up there. RJ Barrett goes 3rd. Let's see. And Darius Garland actually going 4th overall to the Suns. Interesting pick. I guess they could use a point guard. Let's see who the Mavericks take with the 5th pick. Keldon Johnson, shooting guard from Kentucky, huh? Going top 5. Still no Cam Reddish. I assume he'll go within the next 3 picks. There's Rui Hachimura from Gonzaga. Not the most accurate player model, if I'm being honest, but a solid player nonetheless. I don't know if he's top 10 material, but he's a solid player. And there goes Cam Reddish from Duke, 7th overall to the Nets. Let's see who the Magic take with number 8. Kevin Porter Jr. from USC goes 8th overall to the Orlando Magic. So it is our pick. Let's see, real quick, just to see what we could get for this pick if we wanted to trade it away. Just gonna scan through some of the offers here. Kevin Porter Jr., who was just picked. There's Keldon Johnson, who was also just picked. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's offering up their picks. Let's take a look who we've got on the board. Charles Bassey and Bol Bol are both solid players, but they're also both centers, and we don't really need another center at this point. I mean, a point guard would be bad. Neither would a good shooting guard like Admiral Schofield. Trey Jones is always an option. 75 overall. DeAndre Hunter listed as 77 overall. A shooting guard was. It's a pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting idea. Let me see. Just if I was gonna. Oh, okay. So if I was gonna take Trey Jones, I don't currently have a point guard signed because Chris Dunn's contract is up. I think, or Kobe White actually. He's ranked as 17th, but his overall is a 77 according to the scouting. mean, I like Trey Jones just because I'm a Duke fan, but Kobe White from North Carolina. Combo guard, 6'5", 185, 19 years old, 77 overall. Yeah, I think I'll take him. So it looks like Kobe White's gonna be our pick from North Carolina. So I will go ahead and I will simulate. I'll go ahead and oh, I guess we don't have any more picks this draft, so I'll go ahead and skip to the end of the draft now that we've made our pick. Let's see how we did. So Ja Morant, 81 overall, fantastically talented point guard. Would have loved to pick him up. Unfortunately, we miss out. Zion, 82 overall. Of course, he's a beast. RJ Barrett at an 80 overall. This is a stacked draft class. Darius Garland, 77 overall. Keldon Johnson, 77. Rui Hachimura at a 78. The Nets, Cam Reddish at a 78. Kevin Porter Jr. at a 76. And Kobe White at a 75, unfortunately. Let's see. Sekou Doumbouya at a 75. There's DeAndre Hunter at a 77, who is the other player I was contemplating on picking up. There's Jarrett Culver, Kezia Apollo. There was Bull Bull, 76 overall. Charles Bassey also a 76. Trey Jones at a 73. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Daniel Gafford, Grant Williams, Ty Jerome, Jackson Hayes, Nasir Little from North Carolina. That's right. Dropped quite a ways, but a 75 overall for the 22nd pick. The Pelicans got a steal there. Goga Badadze is actually someone I've used in past past my leagues. Here's Admiral Schofield, who I also considered. Kind of glad I didn't end up taking him. And Luguentz Dort goes to the Warriors. As far as the second round, there's LeGerald Vick from Kansas, I think, right? Yeah. Let's see if there's anybody. Udoka Azubuike, or Christian Azubuike, whatever you want to call him, also from Kansas. Let's see. Shamori Pons from, is that St. John's? From St. John's. Eric Pascal from Villanova. Let's see anyone else. Caleb Martin from Nevada. Let's see. James Palmer, Kai Bowman, PJ Washington, Brian Bowen, Jalen McDaniels, Darius Bazley, Moses Brown. I've heard the name from UCLA. That's right. Yeah, 71 overall, not bad. There's Jonte Porter, younger brother of Michael Porter Jr. There's Jalen Hands, also from UCLA. Let's see. Kerwin Roach, Simisola Shitu, Jesse Govan, Carson Edwards, Jerry Foster, Ignas Brazdeikis, Marcus Howard from, oh, I've heard that name, from Marquette, that's it. He dropped like 40-something the other night. Robert Franks, there's Thon Maker's cousin, Matur? Either way, Thon Maker's cousin, I'm pretty sure. Cousin. There's Tyus Battle, Tyler Harrow from Kentucky, 72 overall, and Romeo Langford from Indiana, 72 overall. So, interesting draft. Kobe White, not bad. I'll take it. As far as team options go, Brandon Ingram and Yogi Ferrell, I think we're both going to want to come back. Travion Graham, definitely don't need that. So, I think free agency is really where it's going to get interesting, though. So, let's go ahead and head on down. So, here we go. It's a free agency. Come on. Let's see if we can possibly pick up some major star power. Like Kyrie Irving. That would be something. Honestly, I think Kristaps Porzingis would be really cool to bring in. Take a look. I really just want... I want a really good shooting guard, to be honest. I guess Jimmy Butler and Klay Thompson are both there, but at 29 years old, I don't know if I really want to spend a ton of money on those guys. I think I might shoot my shot at Kristaps Porzingis here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's throw an offer his way, see if we can't entice the unicorn. We'll give him a player option too, just because I know that makes him more likely to accept. So I'll offer that. And I guess... I might throw an offer D'Angelo Russell's way. Just to see. if we look here, it looks like we've got D'Angelo Russell to agree here. That's pretty big if we can get D'Angelo Russell. We can go ahead and renounce Wayne Selden and Shaquille Harrison. Tomas. Yeah, looks like I think we can go ahead and renounce most of these guys. I don't think we really need them. The New York Knicks have matched our offer with Kristaps, and the Nets have matched our offer with D'Angelo Russell, so we're not getting either. That's not great. So I think my next move here is, I don't think I want to bring Jimmy Butler back to Chicago, but I am interested in Klay Thompson. That shooting ability is just incredible. Actually, oh, I don't know if we're gonna get. Oh, Klay Thompson still hasn't accepted an offer. Let's take a look at the offers that he's got. So it looks like he's interested in all of ours. Maybe if I gave him a player option, that would push us over the edge. So let's see. Let's give him some money. Give him a player option. Let's see. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got Klay Thompson. That's right. Klay Thompson is coming to Chicago. Now, would it be silly to go for Tobias Harris? Would this be crazy? I feel like this would be crazy. I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, what I don't think would be crazy is Willie Cauley-Stein to come off the bench behind Wendell Carter. Right? That's not crazy. That's not crazy, right? No, not crazy at all. Yeah, honestly. See, Jabari, not gonna pay him. Maybe Nerlens Noel. Maybe if I could get Nerlens Noel to come off the bench behind Wendell Carter Jr. Let's look at his other offers from the Thunder, and he is not interested in that at all. Let's see. Where is he at? I'm gonna lower the price down a tad because I don't think he doesn't need that much money. Let's make it like 15 a year, and that's still a lot, but really. What about, let's go down to 17.5. Let's see, can we, please, Nerlens, come on, dude. Wait, where's Nerlens at? Is he gone? What? Oh, nope, there he is. Ooh, Thomas Bryant. Oh. Hold the phone. Thomas, why didn't you say something sooner? Thomas, why didn't you say something sooner? Of course, now Nerlens wants to sign. I think I'd rather have Thomas Bryant. Looks like we got Thomas Bryant. That's awesome. Nice. So, now we just gotta get Bobby Portis back, who, I mean, he's not being offered anything. I'll just bring him back on the 1-year qualifying offer here. Get to the end of free agency. Yeah, you know, I can dig it, you know? Let's take a look at the player progression. Ryan Arcidiacono is back. Hold on, didn't say anything about Bobby Portis. Let's look at the player progression here and see what we've got to work with this season. So Klay Thompson, of course, is going to be our big star piece, our big off-season acquisition. He's going to be scoring a lot of points for us this year. At least he better for that contract. Lauri Markkanen up to an 84 overall at 22 years old. Fantastic. You love to see that. And Brandon Ingram actually progresses positive 2 points. That is huge. Love to see him progress like that. And Wendell Carter Jr. as well, progressing 4 points. The young man starting to come into his own. This is going to be a big year for the Bulls. Buddy Hield doesn't change. His mid-range does go up, so that's good. Thomas Bryant up to a 77. Love to see that. Luke Kennard up 4 points up to a 75. I love to see that. I love to see the guys on the bench beefing up. Our rookie Kobe White, of course, not changed at all because he's still a rookie. And Yogi Ferrell, his overall didn't change, but his inside scoring did go up to a B-. Troy Brown Jr. is up 3 points. You like to see that. Ryan Arcidiacono is up to a 73. So our roster is clearly much, much improved over last season, and that is huge. You love to see that. So I think I won't worry about the summer league. Let's go ahead and hit up the training camps, and we'll go ahead and get to the end of the off season here, and then we'll call it an episode. What do you say? I think we've done a ton of work to improve our team this episode. I'm super excited about what this season holds, you guys. It is going to be huge. And also just a look to see, you know, if you want to see what draft class I used. The 2019 draft class I got from my boy Jack Move 916, and the 2020 draft class I'm going to get from the same guy. So, get past the Hoop Summit here after it simulates. Maybe. Okay, now let's go to training camps. Okay, so training camps. This is interesting. What do I want to do here? I think I would like... Actually, before I do training camps, let me go look at the roster. Kobe White. I want to see what his potential is. B-. So I think I want to send him to untapped potential, because I want him to be able to develop up to an A- now. Beautiful. I love that. And now, I think I can also send him to, let's see, what's combo guard? I think I'll send Kobe White to combo guard camp too. Oh, okay, you can't send the same person to 2 camps. Alright, let's see. I think I want to send Wendell Carter Jr., because I don't think his inside scoring is fine. Let's see what his physicality is. C-. Yeah, I think we can up his weight a little bit, get him stronger. That'll help him. And then for the last camp, usually I like to send my teams to free throw camp. I don't know, it's just something I do, and I've had success with it in the past. Like, I usually win when I do that, so I like that idea. Let's take a look. Offensive fundamentals. What about, perhaps, maybe sending Lauri Markkanen to big man defense. Get him better on the defensive end of the floor, more well-rounded. I think I like that. So I think that's a successful offseason. So I really like the moves we've made this offseason. You can see there on the right our projected top 6 for the coming season. Kobe White, the rookie, starting at point guard. Klay Thompson, the big offseason pickup, at shooting guard. Brandon Ingram at small forward. Lauri Markkanen at power forward. And Wendell Carter Jr. at center, with Buddy Hield coming off the bench, 6th man of the year. You heard it here first. So that'll do it for episode number 2. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And next time we will start season number 2, where we will probably see more gameplay and more success from our team. I'm out.